to answer questions and looking at each other.
No.
You don't feel too close?
I think we're too close.
I don't. I'm just making sure you look over. Okay. We have.
So we'll do introduction. I mean, just say I'm Dominique. I'm alive. Because we'll do like a little intro with like line. You just some video. You know what I'm saying? Like video with your name on. Like just everybody's name. Doesn't have to be like this long drawn out thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, okay, we'll talk about it later. Let's just before we get our guns out.
So you don't want to introduce ourselves now? Is what
You
you're
say our name. But
okay.
then that's what
Okay.
Hi guys.
What's up?
We're gonna do the husband tag. Welcome to our channel.
VilleLand.
Oh, VilleLand. I totally forgot. Hi guys. Welcome to our channel, VilleLand. I'm Dominica.
And I'm LaRon.
And we're gonna do the husband tag.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
So we watched a lot of people on YouTube do different types of tags, and we figured this might be one of the best ways to at least introduce ourselves to everyone out there who's watching. We'll probably do something else with all the kids and everything, but I got this light over my head. It kind of feels like I'm in an interrogation.
You are.
We'll see.
All right, let's get started. So, first question is, where did we meet?
Easy. Softball. That was a softball question. We met in college, Mercer University.
And where is that? In Georgia?
Macon, Georgia.
Macon, Georgia.
Yep.
Where was our first date?
I don't really know what qualifies as a first date. I remember going to O'Charlie's once. I feel like that was the first time we went on a date, was O'Charlie's, in like a movie or something. I don't know when. I have no clue when. Maybe, I guess it had to be junior year, right?
Yeah.
So it had to be junior year. I think it was O'Charlie's.
I'm going to say our first date was Halloween night when we went to that party.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to say that much. That's it.
Okay.
Where was our first kiss and how was it?
But it was good. It's always good. But I think the first kiss was probably Halloween night.
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember.
So Halloween night would be our first date, our first kiss.
We've been married for 12 years. It was a long time ago.
Long time.
I don't remember.
12 years, 4 kids ago. So memory ain't what it used to be.
How did you know I was the one?
Okay, so I knew.
Chick.
Yeah, I knew you were the one when I first met you.
Mm-hmm. Before you met me.
Yeah, before I met you. When I saw her walking across the yard on campus, and I was sitting outside the dorm, my dorm. It was all male dorm. I was sitting outside my dorm on the porch. She walked by, and I was outside with a couple of people that I knew, and I saw her, and I was like, I'm gonna marry that chick.
Oh, we did not know each other.
Cause somebody told me who you were. Cause I was like, who is that? I'd never seen her before, and this was sophomore year.
Yeah.
Sophomore year. I was like, I've never seen her before. I mean, we go to an all-white school, a predominantly white university. It's a very small population of black folks. So I thought of minorities, but I thought I knew most of the black people on campus. So I was like, who is that? And somebody was like, that's Dominica. And I was like, I'd heard of her before, heard of her name before. And I was like, oh, that's Dominica. So okay. And then I was like, I want to marry that chick. So that was the.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of weird to her, whatever. And
we did not know each other.
No, we didn't. But confirmation for me that I was gonna marry her was after that Halloween night. The next morning, so y'all put it together, you know. But yeah, and I woke up and Dominica had made breakfast for me. You know, they say the fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And she had made, I think it was grits, sausage, and strawberries. You know, we was in college, so we didn't have a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know, them classic sausage.
So I was sharing my food. That was a big deal.
Yeah. And she cut up, and I knew she was the one because she cut everything up. Like, you know, grits is grits. But she cut the sausage up into these nice thin slices. And then all the strawberries were sliced into these thin slices. And it was presented on this little saucer. And I was like, oh yeah.
Oh, she loved me, right? That's
Yeah.
what you thought of the one.
Well, I didn't think she loved me, but I thought she wasn't gonna leave nobody else.
When did you meet my family?
Okay, so I met your mom at the end of junior year.
Yeah, she came to pick me up for something. I was going.
You were going home. You were going home because she came.
No, did I?
Mom,
I did go home, but then I didn't stay there. I went to Tennessee.
Yeah.
But I did go home.
Yeah. So.
Was that it? No. That was sophomore. Okay.
Anyway,
whatever.
so
I don't know.
I was at her dorm. Excuse me. I knew her mom was coming, and it was like right before she got there, and I went to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. I was in the bathroom when her mom came in the door, and I came out the bathroom, and I looked her in the face and thought it was Dominica.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's kind of creepy.
I looked a lot like my mother.
In college. Not so much anymore. Maybe because I'm used to seeing you.
Maybe.
But
I still look like her.
Yeah, they still resemble, but it's not like as defined as it was in college.
I mean, if you had never met my mom and that was the first time you saw her, then you would say, yeah, we look just alike. But yeah, I think once you get to know us, just like people who look alike, when you initially meet them, you think they look alike, but then once you know their personality, you can tell the difference easily.
Like twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you meet anybody else in my family?
I don't know. I mean, I came to visit. I don't remember. I don't remember when I met everybody else.
It had to be like graduation, cause nobody came to visit me in college.
And I didn't come visit you in college.
No.
When you were at home.
Am I getting my summers mixed up? What was I doing that summer?
This summer between junior and senior year?
Yeah.
No.
I don't remember. See, this stuff is too
well,
long ago.
I was definitely not there. I was in Fort Lewis.
Oh, you didn't watch them.
Yeah. So, I probably...
So, was I in Tennessee that summer? I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
I don't know. But I didn't meet the rest of the family then.
It would have been like graduation, and then after graduation, you came to Columbus a lot.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Oh, okay. How long have we been together?
12 years. We've been married for 12, been together for 13 and a half, 14, something like that.
We've been married for 12 years in September.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're married for 11 years, actually.
Yeah.
When is our anniversary?
September 18th. Well, you didn't say the date, though.
Yeah.
September 18th, 2004.
Yes. Do we have a tradition?
Well, we got cinnamon rolls on Christmas. Mm-hmm. Homemade cinnamon rolls. Dominic makes homemade cinnamon rolls.
I make them Christmas Eve.
Christmas
we have them
Eve.
for breakfast on Christmas.
And for a day or two after that.
Yes.
At least.
Yeah.
The bomb. Outside of cinnamon rolls.
I mean, like every year, I think for holidays we have traditions. Like Thanksgiving, you always fry a turkey and I cook.
Yeah. 4th of July, we always buy matching patriotic t-shirts.
One tradition is that LaRon wore the same shirt at the birth of all 4 of our kids.
Yeah. And
it's the shirt he got right before he graduated from college. It says Mercer University,
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. So it's fitting for a birth there because the baby's coming out. So he wore that shirt at all 4 births. That's a tradition.
Yep.
Yeah, we like to do things with the kids. You know, I think most of our traditions involve cooking. Like we like to have big meals on holidays, and
we're foodies, so
yeah, we like to eat.
We like to eat.
Yeah.
And sometimes it shows.
It shows right now a lot. When was our first road trip?
First road trip was 2 days after we got married.
No,
it wasn't even. It was the next day. It was the day after we got. So we got married on 18th, 2004, and that night we stayed in the hotel. I think it was the Ritz-Carlton. Stayed in the Ritz-Carlton in Atlanta. We got married in Columbus. Stayed in the Ritz-Carlton in Atlanta that night. That was our honeymoon night. So that was our honeymoon.
We fell asleep.
Well, we fell asleep and you were on your period.
Oh.
So that's kind of a tradition. Anytime I'm gone for a long period of time and come back, when you're really supposed to be able to get it in, she's usually on her cycle. So anyway, so that night we didn't do anything. We went to sleep. We fell asleep, and then the next morning we got up and we drove to New York.
Because that was he had to report to our first duty station. Which was in upstate Watertown, Fort Drum, New York. 19
hours.
Yeah.
And we did it all.
Was it 19? I think it was 14 hours.
No, it's 19 hours. 19 hours. 19
It was like 14, 15. Whatever.
Long time.
Yeah, we did it. That was our first road trip.
And we did it straight.
Straight.
Like some idiots. We did it
just
straight.
wanted to get there.
Yeah. In a rush to get there, and when we got there, we was like, oh my goodness.
What are we doing?
We are literally in the country. The North Country.
We'll make a video about that one day.
Yeah.
What was the first thing you noticed about me?
Your walk.
What's special about my walk?
That's the first thing I saw. You walked by, and I was like, who's that? So the only thing that I could have been attracted to was your walk.
Okay. What do we argue about the most?
We don't argue.
We have debates.
We do have debates, and that could be about anything. It's not any one thing.
Whatever's going on in the news.
Yeah. So we primarily don't argue because Dominica don't argue with me. So if I do something stupid, which is probably more frequently than I realize, or if I do something she doesn't like, she usually doesn't say anything. So that's why we
until a couple days later.
Until a couple days later.
Over it, when I'm not upset.
Right.
It's not that I don't like confrontation. I don't like confrontation, and I also don't want to say things out of anger. So if I am in disagreement with someone, before I speak, like I need a minute. Calm myself down, think about what I'm going to say. I'm very diplomatic, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So I'm very careful with my words. So
that's funny because we just had we had a similar type of conversation earlier today because I told her that I'm more like Malcolm X and she's more like Martin Luther King. So I get enraged and I'm a little more quick to anger and I say what I want to say when I want to say it. And she's more like Martin Luther King. She's more intellectual. She thinks things through more and then she responds appropriately as opposed to the way I might handle things. Oh, yeah. That reminded. I had one other thing I was gonna say about a tradition. It'll come back to me.
Who said I?
Oh, I'm sorry. What we argue about the most. So we don't argue about this anymore, but we used to argue all the time about me falling asleep.
Yeah.
Because I would come home and immediately fall asleep. And this is before we had kids, after we had kids. It didn't matter. Even now, if we weren't doing this right now, I would probably be asleep. But we don't argue about it anymore because she's accepted the fact that I can't help it.
I changed my expectations.
Yeah.
Basically. We'll move on from that. Who said I love you first and where was it? I have no clue.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably said it first. Though I'm probably the one that said it first. But where, when, I don't know.
I don't know. What's my job?
What's your job? Take care of the house and the bills. Well, that's the house. The kids. That's the house.
I take care of
everything. Easier question is, what's my job? Go to work. That's what I do. I go to work.
And I do everything else.
I go to work and make the money, and she does everything else. She pays all the bills. She takes care of the kids. She cleans the house.
I cook all the meals.
Wash the dishes, do all the shopping.
I homeschool.
Yes. Everything.
I do lots of hair.
She does everything. So what's not her job? Her that's easier. What's not your job?
I don't cut the grass.
Yeah. Not your job is cutting the grass and going to work.
Outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Who wears the pants in this relationship?
Despite all of what we just said, I wear the pants in the relationship. That's easy. But that's just because I think we both feel the same way about it. And that is that the man should be the king of the house. And the man should be, should be the final decision on things. Yeah, final decision. Yes, final decision. I'm the final decision. If we rarely have this happen, but if we were to be on opposite ends of something, and a decision had to be made, and neither one of us were going to bend, it would 9 times out of 10 it would go whatever way.
You know what he likes to do in those situations? He will stand up and start banging his foot on the ground and say, "You know what that is? You know what that is? I'm putting my foot down."
That's me putting my foot down. And I don't bang it like out of anger or anything, but it's
funny is what it is.
It's a peaceful demonstration.
Oh goodness. And I don't mind because I get my way on most things. Good night.
What do y'all want? You haven't tried.
Good night. Don't come back down here.
Good night.
We'll edit that out.
Oh well. We got 4 kids. And sometimes they go to sleep and sometimes they don't. And when they hear something entertaining or some reason to be nosy, they come to investigate. And they usually find their way in by either saying they can't sleep or I love you. So, it's not bad.
Okay. If I am watching TV, what am I watching?
Ratchet TV. Easily. Ratchet TV or classical Ratchet TV.
What does that mean?
So Ratchet TV is like, what's it called?
Housewives.
Yeah, Love and Hip Hop. The Housewives of Atlanta or something like that. And classical Ratchet is Downton Abbey.
Oh my gosh.
Because that's like old world, early 1900s. But it's still ratchet. It's still a bunch of
I'm an eclectic TV watcher. Yeah. I like a lot of different things. I mean, I currently watch Arrow with you.
Yes.
And I watch Daredevil too.
Yes.
That's the kind of stuff he likes to watch.
But she watches it sporadically and because I'm watching it.
Yeah.
But if given the option to watch an episode of Arrow with me or to watch some type of ratchet TV, you'd rather watch ratchet
So
TV.
we don't like any of the same things to watch.
Some things.
What?
Like
we watch Suits together.
We watch Suits. We watch
that one show.
The Kimmy Schmidt.
The Kimmy Schmidt show, and the one show on Amazon with the guy detective. I can't think of his name. Bosch. We watched Bosch.
Luther.
Together. We watched Luther.
We used to watch Psych together.
So okay.
So we watched some stuff together.
You can tell those are whole wide range of shows. Like we watched it and stuff.
Yeah. Stuff I watched like Dexter.
I watched it.
The Walking Dead. She won't watch.
I'm not watching that. I shouldn't watch Dexter.
Oh, we watched Sons of Anarchy together.
I couldn't watch the final season though.
Yeah.
It's just too violent. It just got to be too much.
It was good.
I don't really like violent stuff. I can't. I don't like scary, and I don't like violence.
So we don't watch anything that's scary. We don't even go to scary movies.
I don't do scary. All right. What is one food I do not like?
One food you do not like.
Oh, this is gonna be so easy.
One food that you do not like.
Oh my gosh, babe. What don't I eat?
What don't you eat?
Yeah, what don't I eat? What is the one thing I do not eat?
I don't know. What's the one thing that you do not eat?
Eggs.
Oh. I didn't see. It's hard to think like that because stuff you don't. I don't see her eat it. It's not like I see her eat it and not like it. She just don't eat it. So it's hard. It's hard to think like that.
I like a lot of foods. I don't like eggs, and this is really unfair. I should really give eggs another try. This goes back to my childhood.
You don't like milk either.
Oh, I don't like milk. It also goes back to my childhood. But the eggs, hi Auntie Brenda. This is the reason I don't like eggs. When I was a kid, my Aunt Brenda was babysitting us, and she had made ramen noodles, but she had scrambled eggs and put it in the ramen noodles, and I thought that was so disgusting. And she made me eat it. And I was this type of kid where when I didn't like something, I would eat it, but then I would throw up in it so I wouldn't have to finish it. So that's what I did. And then I just didn't like eggs anymore because I had to look at that throw up. And I did not eat ramen noodles for years, and I still don't eat the regular ramen noodles. I will only eat ramen noodles that have like Japanese or Chinese writing on the packet. I don't eat ones that say ramen on them because I can't.
They got to be like authentic looking.
Yeah, the thicker noodles. Yeah, so I don't eat regular ramen noodles, and I don't eat eggs because of that. And I should give eggs. I mean, I cook with eggs, and I started eating fried rice with egg, and it doesn't bother me. I don't know. I just.
Milk is still a no.
I'm not going to drink milk.
We have almond milk. We buy almond milk, and when she uses almond milk, like in her oatmeal or something, she puts the smallest amount of milk.
I don't like milk. Like it's this thick white lip. Like I don't get it. It's not something that is pleasing to my palate. So.
I mean, it don't bother me because the only time I would drink milk is in cereal. So.
I mean, I do use almond milk in my smoothies.
Yeah, but you can't taste it though.
If we were out to eat, what dressing do I get on my salad?
Ranch, or oil and vinegar.
Yeah. What drink do I order when we go out?
Water.
Yeah, pretty much drink water.
Water. Lemonade if we feeling like we really want to be out there, like we really want to get out there, then we might have like then you'll have cranberry with ginger ale.
Yeah. I like that. Cranberry and ginger ale. I like that.
That's when she's being real fancy.
What shoe size do I wear?
10.5 or an 11, depending on what day it is.
Oh my gosh.
How swole her feet are.
My feet have grown since having kids. I used to be able to wear 9.5, 10, and my feet have grown since having kids. It's ridiculous. My feet, an 11, y'all. I can wear 11 in some shoes. If I were to collect anything, what would it be?
If you were to collect anything?
Yeah.
If you were to collect
think I'm a collector.
You're definitely not a collector.
I don't like
Receipts.
clutter. Stop.
Receipts.
Oh my god.
If she was gonna collect anything, she would collect receipts. When we were in college, Dominica had a box like a shoe box or something underneath her bed full of receipts from her whole entire life.
And you know, so here's the thing. I did keep receipts, and up until like maybe a year and a half ago, I still did that. When we were living in Virginia and I was pregnant, maybe that's okay, so that's longer, 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, that's that long? I was pregnant with LaRon, and this LaRon, as a gift to me to help me during my pregnancy, hired a cleaning maid service to come to our house. They would come twice a month to clean. And one day, the lady, I used to keep my receipts in a trash bag next to the computer desk. Not in the trash bin, just in the bag next to my desk. And I'm upstairs with the kids. And after they leave, I come downstairs, you know, looking around. And the cleaning lady threw away my bag of receipts. Y'all, I was devastated. I don't know why I was devastated. Wow. Okay, I was devastated because it's my stuff. And it's not in a... We have trash cans. You emptied the trash cans. Why are you touching my... Why are you throwing away my stuff?
Well, because it was a trash bag filled with paper
sitting
to
next
the
to
trash...
my desk.
Next to the trash... That's what it is. The trash can was next to it.
But in that trash can was a trash bag with trash in it.
Right, but it was a legitimate thought process by the maid, so I was okay with it. The problem was, well, one, she was not okay with it, and then she started having like thoughts of people like trying to steal our identity from looking through all the receipts. And
like I couldn't even remember what I had in that bag, because sometimes I would put old bills in there. I would put like canceled checks in there. I couldn't remember what was in the bag.
She would keep receipts. Receipts be so old, the ink done rubbed off the receipt. They can't even read. It's not even anything on the receipt anymore.
Do I keep receipts now?
No.
Okay.
And so and then so when I would go to work, this for most of our marriage, when I would go to work or when I went somewhere, if I bought something, I had to bring back receipts for whatever I purchased and give her a receipt. She told me I need to give her a receipt because she was bouncing the checkbook and she needed to make sure she understood where all the money went. But it's really just more about her just storing receipts. And so I would do it because whatever, you know, I was an enabler. And then she, you know, after the maid thing, she stopped doing it. And every time I come home with receipts, I still come home with receipts. So now I got the problem that she had and she don't have it no more. It's ridiculous.
What is my favorite type of sandwich?
Favorite type of sandwich? Ham and cheese.
Yours is grilled cheese. I don't know that I have a favorite type of sandwich. I don't eat a lot of sandwiches.
I know when you're pregnant.
When I'm pregnant, I crave Subway because I can't have it. But other than that, I don't really care for sandwiches. I mean, I'll eat a sandwich, but
yeah.
What would I eat every day if I could?
Chicken wings.
And grapes.
Chicken wings and grapes.
The flat wings.
Flat wings. We
Not
don't.
the drumettes.
But we don't buy chicken wings. We don't buy meat. We don't eat meat. Generally, we don't eat meat throughout the week. So we only eat meat on the weekends, and usually it's some type of chicken. Usually.
What is my favorite cereal?
What? You don't have one.
I don't like cereal. I don't like milk.
Yep.
Don't like cereal.
Makes sense.
What is my favorite type of music?
Favorite type of music?
Yeah.
I guess R&B. Guess we got a smart camera. Just decided we had talked too much.
So my favorite type of music, I like old school music, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I'm not really feeling nothing these days. I think having kids kind of messed up my music flow because I'm careful about what they listen to, what they hear. So I stopped listening to a lot of stuff. And so I hear stuff late. So I don't even try and keep up anymore. But I like old school music. I'll put on I have stations on Pandora like Peaches and Herb or the Shy Lights and 90s R&B, stuff like that. I like older music. My favorite sports team.
Which sport?
Just
Okay. So in football, it's the New York Giants. Although she really don't care too much anymore. But it used
I like
to be,
the Giants because when we first got married, we lived in New York. And
that's when she started watching football.
That's when I started watching football because he likes football. And so that's the team that always came on. So that's the team I like.
Unfortunately, that's the team that always came on.
And both times that we lived in New York and he was deployed, the Giants won the Super Bowl.
Unfortunately.
So that was a highlight for me of him being deployed. It was the team. I got to see my team win the Super Bowl both times when he was in Iraq.
I'm a Falcons fan. So.
Yes, die hard, all day, every day, all your life.
Always. So that's football. Basketball, I would say it's the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs. Even before Tony Parker and Tim Duncan.
Yeah, David Robinson.
Yeah.
Those guys back in the day when I was a kid. I used to love the Spurs.
Yep, and that's similar type thing because y'all didn't
have cable growing up, so
you watched whatever.
You always got to watch the championship because that's what came on ABC.
And the San Antonio Spurs dominate.
Yeah, they were always on, dominating, win championships. So I like those guys, and they're a good team. Like you hardly ever hear about them in the news. No,
consistently good. Even now, they're still good now. They're a little older.
Yeah.
But they're getting younger. But I mean, good team. Always had a good team, good coach.
I like those guys.
I like San Antonio.
I don't watch baseball. I don't watch soccer.
Those are really the only team sports. I'm a Hawks fan though, just because I'm from Atlanta. So I'm not really from Atlanta, but I'm from the Atlanta area, Metro Atlanta, and so I'm a Falcons, Hawks. Even though I don't watch baseball,
I'm a Mercer
fan.
University basketball fan and football fan.
And I'm a Mercer fan.
Mercer alumni.
Excuse me. Yep. So that's it for sports.
All right. Color of my eyes.
Brown.
Brown.
Mix.
Who's my best friend?
Me.
Yes. Always. Something I wish you wouldn't do.
You wish I wouldn't do?
Mm-hmm.
I could think of a couple things. You wish I wouldn't fall asleep.
Okay.
So early. You wish I wouldn't wait 2 weeks to cut the grass.
Oh my gosh, y'all. The grass thing is annoying to me, especially. Well, it's annoying. It's always been annoying because the only time I'm ever in charge of cutting the grass is when he's deployed, and when I'm in charge of cutting the grass, it gets cut every single week. When he's in charge, it gets cut every 2 to 3 weeks.
I'll accept that because right now we're going on week 3.
And in our neighborhood, everybody's yard looks very nice. They cut their grass around here like every 3 to 4 days. In our grass.
Every 2 days.
And I'm just like,
every 2 days they cut their grass.
Why can't you cut the grass?
But in all fairness though, there's only one person around here that cuts their own grass. It's the dude at the corner.
No,
or the guy next the guy next door I don't know if he works. I don't know what he does for a living, but he's always home. He cuts grass like on a Tuesday. But
a lot of people do have lawn service.
They have lawn services that come by, and the yard is huge. It takes me an hour and a half to cut the backyard.
Yeah.
Because I got a regular push lawnmower,
It's
nothing
a big
fancy.
yard. Yep, it's a big yard.
So, and the front yard, and the grass is terrible in the front and the back. It's not very good grass. So even when I cut it, it don't look all that great. And when I don't cut it in the front, it doesn't even grow that high. In the front, you just get the little mushroom thing going on.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it don't really grow that high. So it don't look bad in the front. The backyard is what looks bad. And we got a fence. So.
See, here's the thing. I'm not a nag. So he'll know that.
Hence the reason we don't argue.
I would prefer him to cut the grass every week, but I'm not gonna nag him about it. That's his job. It's not my job. I don't nag him about stuff. He knows what needs to be done. I don't nag him. I don't nag my kids. I don't like being on top of people. I don't like micromanaging. It's too much stress and it's too much work for me.
And I don't like being nagged.
Yeah, of course.
I can't stand being nagged. So, and I don't like people looking over my shoulders trying to tell me what to do. I can't stand that either. So it works, because if she was a nag, we would never have gotten married. Or if we did get married and I later found out she was a nag, or she evolved into a nag, we wouldn't still be married, more than likely, because we'd be arguing all the time.
Or maybe you would just do what I want you to do.
Not likely. Not likely. Probably not likely. We would probably just argue all the time. So.
Where am I from?
Columbus, Georgia. Born and raised. That's easy.
Most of my family is there.
Still there.
Yeah. My parents, my siblings, my cousins.
Well, one of your siblings. Your sister's not technically in Columbus.
Okay.
She's
in the surrounding
Sparta.
area.
She's in Sparta. Where's she at?
She's in the surrounding area.
Buena Vista or somewhere.
All my family, both of our families, are in Georgia for the most part. I mean, of course, we have family all over, but most of our family are in Georgia, so that's cool, because when we go and see, we go to visit, and it makes it easier. But you know, if any of my extended family is watching, y'all don't be mad at me that I don't always come and visit everybody. It's not personal.
It's a lot of work. And so this is the way I feel about it. It's a lot of work to go home. One, because we both have broken families. So neither one of our parents are married anymore. They've moved on to other people, got remarried or not. So it's multiple households. So you're not just going to grandma and grandpa's house. You go to grandma and grandpa's house, and then you got to go to papa's house, and then you got to go to, you got to go all these different places to visit everybody. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, well, okay, so I live in Maryland, and I come to Georgia to visit. Well, I done all the work. I'm in Georgia. We in Columbus. Well, when we show up to somebody's house, everybody else that live in Columbus should come to that house and come to see us, because we've already done all the hard work. We took away 300 miles. All you got to do is come 10, 15 miles down the road.
Well, some of my family might feel offended because I don't always announce when I'm coming home. I don't always say, hey guys, I'm going to be in Columbus from this day to this day. I just don't do it. And it's nothing personal. I love all of my family. When we were growing up, we were really close as cousins, but I will candidly say, as I've gotten older, I have just done my own thing, and if they were having a get together, then I would come and I would have fun and talk to everybody, have a good time. But I don't, and it's strictly my fault. It's my fault, but it's not personal. I love all of y'all. I don't have an excuse. I'm not gonna make an excuse. I just don't do it.
And going to Atlanta is easier because I don't have a lot of people. I mean, I got a lot of family there, but I don't have a lot of family that expect to see me. So my mom and my stepdad, they live together. So I go to that house, and then my brother lives right down the street. And when he shows up, he shows up. He don't
Your
really
sister,
come around. And my sister,
family.
yeah. So my sister, and I didn't get to see my sister this last time we went home because schedules didn't work out. She's she's grown. She's doing her own thing now. So she out running around, got a job, and got responsibilities as well. So it was easier to see her before that. Before she went to college.
Yeah, but she just got her master's now. So hi,
Yeah.
Keisha. Anyways,
Yeah, she's doing a thing now.
yeah,
And
family
she's about to
stuff
get married.
is hard. It can be difficult, but it's not personal. All right. If you were to bake me a cake for my birthday, what flavor would it be?
Chocolate.
Love chocolate.
It's easy.
Do I play any sports?
Nope. The most non-competitive person I've ever met in my life. Won't compete about anything.
So
We used to wrestle. It always turned kinky. But it started out just like wrestling just to have fun. And then we used to, when we used to drink, we used to race drinking. Like if we were both had a beer, we would race to drink a beer.
These are not sports.
No, these aren't sports. But I'm just talking about her competitive nature, how much it does not exist. So that's probably about all the competitive things that we do.
I wish I did play sports. I would like for our children to play sports because I think I missed out on. See, this would go back.
Social stuff.
This will go back to why I say it's not personal about me not contacting all of my family when I go home. I missed out on team building because I really am a loner. Like I could literally be by myself all the time and I'd be fine. Well, I like having my husband and my kids around, but like I don't need to go places. I don't need to hang out. I don't need to be a part of the crowd. I don't need to be a part of the group. And I feel like that because I never really was. Like I've always just done my own thing. And I feel like maybe if I had been on the team, if I had played sports, that I would have a different attitude about things. So I would like our kids to. It's just so expensive. But I would like to get them involved in something so that they have a coach and a team and they're responsible to those other people. I mean, my family is my team and I'm 100% committed to them and feel responsible to them. But like when it comes to friends and extended family and stuff, I'm just kind of, it's not necessarily a good trait to have. So
That's pretty much it for sports.
what could I spend hours doing?
Sleeping.
Yes.
When we first got married, Dominica, on Saturdays, Dominica would wake up around 2 o'clock in the afternoon to eat breakfast and promptly, if she could, promptly go back to sleep. She would literally sleep the whole Saturday away. It's crazy. But when you have kids, you lose that luxury. So now she don't get hardly any sleep, and even when she does get sleep, it's usually interrupted sleep. A couple hours here, cute wake up, need to be fed, need to be changed. A couple hours here, LaRon had a bad dream, want to sleep in the bed with us.
I don't get any sleep. I am so sleepy. It's ridiculous how tired I am. And I really believe that I am one of those people, like I need to be able to function at my highest. I need at least 10 hours of straight sleep. And I don't get anywhere near that. And it's bad because it causes me to like sleepwalk and talk in my sleep and
well, no, I mean the sleepwalking thing isn't really because you didn't have enough sleep. It's because you go to sleep late.
Okay. It's all started because of lack of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I go to bed too late, it means I'm not getting enough sleep. So the later I go to bed, the higher the chance that I'm going to do something in my sleep.
Yes.
So.
And nobody pays for her having an active night of sleep quite like I do. Because she sleep. She wake me up while she sleep. And I have to deal with her while she's sleeping. I have to be awake to deal with her, to get her to leave me alone so I can go back to sleep. Sometimes that's easy. Sometimes it's just like, Dominica, just stop. Or it's gone. Because there's always something like attacking us or trying to get somebody or something. So
I'm always trying to save him.
Yeah, it's gone. Or I don't know. It's just crazy. So one day we'll have to tell y'all about her sleepwalking. Some interesting stories behind that.
What is one unique talent that I have? Don't say nothing inappropriate.
I'm not. My first thought was very inappropriate. Unique talent. Unique.
I'm pretty normal.
I'd say we're both pretty normal. I don't think either one of us have any unique talents. Yeah. We don't do anything unique.
We're pretty regular.
We don't do anything unique.
I don't know. I went through a crafting phase. I was making stuff, but then I didn't feel like people really took into consideration what I was giving them, so I stopped doing it. Cause I would hand make cards and things. I shouldn't say that. There are things I gave that people still have and thought were really thoughtful, but it takes a long time to do. But I don't know, I like to cook. I don't feel like I've been that good at it lately because
but that's not unique.
We've changed our diet.
You're good at it, but it's not unique.
I don't know. I don't think I have a unique talent then.
Yeah, I don't think so.
When did you fall in love with me? Last question. When did you fall in love with me?
This is why.
Oh, why? Sorry.
Why
I don't have my glasses on.
Why did you fall in love with me?
Why did you fall in love with me? What made you fall in love with me?
Jesus made me do it.
It was predetermined.
Yeah.
It's our destiny.
I mean, I think I fell in love with you because you made me happy. Because I liked you. Because we work well together. We get along with one another. I came out of a volatile relationship. So it was good to just be with somebody that was sane, that was for me, supported me, encouraged me. Because that was some pretty, like, right as we were getting ready to get out of college, and I realized I was going to the military, and right after 9/11 happened, so I knew I was going to war. And you were supportive, and so I think all those, and then we were really honest with each other from the very beginning. We were very honest. Like when we talked on the phone, we were very honest about where we were, and
we were both seeing other people.
Yeah, we were both with other people at the time, and we were very honest about where we were with that relationship and where we were between the two of us. And so I think it was authentic. It was real from the very beginning.
I think we're still that way. Like
yeah.
We're still trying to be very honest. We have like periodic how we doing conversations.
Yeah. Yep. We haven't had one of those
Yeah,
in a little while. But yeah. So, I mean, I think it was, you know, we communicate well with one another. I thought you were funny. You silly. I don't know.
I
Just
am.
all those things.
All right, y'all. That is
It's 10:30, man. It's time to go to bed.
our husband tag. Thanks for watching our channel. We hope that you'll come back, rate, like, subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, tell us what you think. Y'all have questions for us? Ask us questions, and we'll do our best to answer them. Let us know what kind of videos you guys want to see. We're just going to try and do a vlog. We already got some vlogs, and we're just going to vlog. Won't be daily, but because we're not that interesting on a daily basis. But when we go out, when we do things, when we take the kids places, we'll vlog. And the more you guys tell us what you want and tell us what you like or don't like, the more you'll see.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, you create the channel.
Yeah.
We're just the facilitators.
Welcome to VilleLand.